another edition of Ask Matty, the second edition this year. We've got lots of questions. The first one from a reader wanting to know when Wayne Gretzky will be in Edmonton. As we all know, it's the last year of Rexall Place, and several former Oilers are making their way to Edmonton to be introduced to fans. Al Hamilton got introduced at one home game, Doug Hicks the other night, and Wayne Gretzky will be in Edmonton for Glenn Sather's banner raising on December 11th. I think there's going to be a couple of nights, also a gathering of former Oiler players along with Glenn on the night the Rangers don't play the Oilers, so perhaps the night before on December 10th. So Wayne will be here. He'll probably drop in later in the year too before the building closes in April. But he'll be here, and I suspect the other players whose banners are up in the rafters, Mark Messier, Paul Coffey, Glenn Anderson, Grant Fuhr, Jari Kurri. I don't know about Jari coming all the way from Finland, but a good number of them will be here too to salute their former coach and general manager. And another question from a reader wanting to know about Mark Fane, whether he might be in play for the Columbus Blue Jackets, who just changed their coach, firing Todd Richards for John Tortorella. That is their Achilles, their defense. Lots of good forwards, not a great defense. And in Fane's case, he's not playing a ton of minutes in Edmonton, only around 15. He's a defensive defenseman. That is what Columbus is looking for, a defensive defenseman. And the only impediment might be that he's got 3 years left in his contract at $3.625 million, which for a lot of teams is a little much for a defensive defenseman. But right now, Eric Gryba is playing more than Mark Fane, both right side defensemen. And if they were to trade Mark Fane, the Oilers could bring up Darnell Nurse from the minors, along with Oscar Klefbom and Griffin Reinhart and Andrew Ferentz on the left side, and Andre Sekera could move over to the right side with Justin Schultz and Gryba, so they would be covered there. So I think he's in play. Are the Oilers shopping him? Probably not, but teams are calling.